Hey there, everyone. My name is Marcus, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to automatically send emails to a list of recipients stored in Excel. And here we have the list of emails that we're going to be using. As you can see, we have only 10 emails, but this works even if you have 10,000 emails. The only difference is that the flow in your case is going to take much longer to run the more emails you have in the list. Next, we're going to also look at how you can send out emails just to the emails with yes in the approved column next to them. So first, automatically send to all the emails, and then next, only send out to emails with yes in the approved column next to them. So to start off, we are going to go ahead and visit Power Automate. You can reach it by typing make.powerautomate.com, or you can find it here in the Microsoft 365 apps list. Next, go to Create, and then we're looking at an instant cloud flow. Here, we're going to select manually trigger a flow, and then we're going to call it auto emailer. Now, the first thing that we want to do is we want to actually load the Excel file into Power Automate. We can see here, by the way, that the Excel file is stored in SharePoint, Sales and Marketing Team. So we go ahead and we click on the plus button here, in action. We can select Excel Online Business. And then we want to look for list rows present in a table. So here we select the location. We are looking for SharePoint. And we select Sales and Marketing. Document library, it's going to be Documents. And file is going to be our test for PA file. And then in here, we're going to select the table that we have in the file. And we really only have one table. So that's the one that's going to show up, table 1. And that's it. Next, we want to initialize a variable. This is going to be where we're going to store all the emails. So initialize. We're going to give it the name email list. And the type is going to be string. And that's it. Next, we're going to go ahead and select and apply to each, which is simply a loop. You can search for it here, apply to each under control. And then here, we're going to select the body from the previous list. So we are going to take the values from the list here. Now, what we want to do is we want to loop through the list, right? We're going to run through really emails in the list, and then we want to add them to the variable. And then afterwards, we want to also add a semicolon, simply because when you're sending out emails in Outlook, you need to type in the email, and then you separate them with a semicolon. So first off, we want to go ahead and append to string. Basically, append is you add to the string. So append to string variable. Which string? Well, it's going to be this one, email list. And the value that we're looking for, we can click on here, and then we click on this one. And what we're looking for here really is email. So we want to take the emails from the list here. You can see it's called email. And then next, we're going to do the exact same thing, but it's just going to be with a semicolon. So add an action. We are looking for append to string. This string is, of course, called email list. And then simply type in a semicolon. And that's it. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to pull all the emails, it's going to add them to the variable, and it's going to separate them with a semicolon. The last thing that we need to do is just send out the emails. So we click on the plus, and then we search for send an email. and we need to select the V2 version. Here, who are we going to send to? Well, we are going to send to the email list from here. So we select, enter custom value, click on this bolt icon, and then select email list. Subject, new email for you. This is a test. And that's it. That's really all you need to do to create the flow to automatically send out emails to everyone in an email list stored in an Excel. So we simply go ahead and save. And then we click on test manually and then test. It's going to ask us to sign in. So we simply click on continue and then run flow. Now, usually this will take a minute. It's the apply to each function that usually takes time. It's going to loop through all the Excel, or rather all the cells in the Excel, and then it's going to search for the emails. So we will just wait. And that's it. And as you can see here, this step took 2 minutes and 17 seconds to run. Of course, I fast forwarded through this so that the video isn't long. But yeah, this is the step that takes the most amount of time. And when we go to email, you can see here that I got my email, new email for you. This is a test. Fantastic. Now for the next use case, in order to only send out emails just to users with approved yes, we really only need to add one thing to our flow. So we go to edit, and then here in the apply to each, before we append to string variable, we are going to add a condition. Control condition. And in the condition here, we're going to simply look for approved. So from list and rows, see more. And approved is equal to yes. Approved, yes. And then we're going to go ahead and drag and drop everything in true. So simply those two. So what happens here is that it will loop through all of the cells. It will look for approved equals yes, and then it will add the emails. See, we're still looking for email to the variable here. If it's no, or if it's anything else, then it will do nothing. And then once it's done, it's going to send the. So we go ahead and save, and then we click on test manually and test from flow. And that's it. Once again, it's the apply to each that takes the most amount of time. We can see here that we got another email, new email for you. This is a test. And that is because my email here, my admin email, has yes in the approved column next to it. And that will be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, please go ahead and hit the like button, as it will help us out a lot with the algorithm. And also hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like these. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.